Our next guest is the most honored dramatic actress in the history of the Emmy Awards. You know her as half of my all-time favorite TV duo, Cagney and Lacey. Please welcome Tyne Daly.
I'm very, very well. I have to take my necklace off.
Okay.
My sister gave me this necklace to wear so I could be elegant.
Yeah.
But your sound lady says it'll clack against the thing and make a noise.
All right, take it off.
This is my sister's necklace.
Your sister's hat. Did she make it, or she just wanted you to wear it?
No, she loaned it to me so I would look like a person. She also said, don't push up your sleeves so you look like you're washing the dishes. But
yeah, see, I do that too. I do the same thing.
Now, can I have the chin thing?
You need the chin thing.
I want the chin thing. But I'll trade you, because I'll show you my exercise for the chin.
What do you got?
Notice how well it's working. Okay,
yeah.
This is what actors are ready. O-X, O-X, X, X. It looks very stupid in cabs.
Yes, and that helps your...
O-X, here it is, X.
Okay, let me see.
O-X.
O-X, O-X, O-X. In fact, if I could only have guests who had those letters, yeah. O-X. So, Xavier, how are you? See, that would be a good...
That would be very good,
yeah,
yes.
it would be good.
Xavier. Xavier is good.
Excellent seeing you.
It's excellent to see you, too.
Remember when we sat next to each other?
Can I have the chin thing?
Yeah, it's backstage. I got my spit all over the mouthpiece, but we'll wash it.
There's another one, too, that goes in here that looks like kind of a rubber band thing.
Yeah.
But what I want is the one from glamorous old movie stars that you sleep in.
Oh, remember those?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it's... Is that for the chin, too?
Supposedly, yes. You just hold it up all night, and then in the morning, after, you know, it lasts about 20 minutes, then it goes... Psh,
yeah, right. You can't fight fate. That's what I think, you know? Every time I get depressed about my chin, I just smile and have another yodel.
See?
That's all you gotta do. You know what I mean, Tyne?
I do.
Now, we sat next to each other.
Yes.
At the Emmy Awards.
Yes, the most memorable Emmys of all.
We win the loser row.
Right. Well, you know, you go into these things and they have where your seat is, and you gauge from where your seat is about whether or not you're going to win or not. So we're all in the very front row with easy access to the
right up
stairs.
The stairs.
Right up. Me and Rosie and let's see, Cicely Tyson.
She was in our row.
And everybody lost, one after another. We just went down.
Down,
and we kept laughing. We laughed so much.
Well, you see, I was first. I lost, and I was like, oh, I'll be the only one in this row to lose. And then Cicely lost, and then you lost, and by then we were like peeing in our pants laughing so hard.
And besides, I had the presence of mind to bring a hand fan, because there's a rule that the Emmys must be held on the hottest night of the year.
It's true, very hot.
So I always bring the fan and the bottled water. And we started selling sips of water for 25 bucks a sip and stuff. It was great.
And how about when Jason Alexander, he was hosting?
Oh, well.
He decided it would be funny to come down and ask the people in the front row who had lost how they felt about losing.
Yeah. He departed from the written script, which really was terrible, but not as terrible as what he did.
And he went to me first. And he's like, Rosie, how do you feel about losing? And I said something really witty, like, I don't know, it feels good. It was like... he went to you.
Well, then he came to me, and I gave him the evil eye because we just finished doing Bye Bye Birdie together, and I played his mother, a formidable woman. And so he sort of quickly said, well, I'm not going to ask you any rude questions, Tyne, but Clarence Williams, who was my beau and my date, he said, how is it going to feel to go home with a loser? And this...
Live TV.
And I look like, I mean, I've seen the clips, it's the deer in the headlights. I'm just frozen. I have no idea how to get out of this. And CW, who is one of the last gallant people in the world, said, well, I guess you'll go home and look at the 4 she already won and the 9 nominations, and it won't be too bad.
Yeah, and everybody was like, high-fiving him.
It was amazing. It was amazing.
I was so mad that he wasn't with me. Well, I was pretending he was with me because he was in between us. I thought, you know, imagine if I had thought of something as elegant.
When we went to commercial, every great fancy dame in the room came, including Barbra Streisand, to say what a peach he was, which he is.
Yeah, he was great.
Oh, it was
a great
Barbra
save. Streisand, you were there to witness when she stopped and spoke to me at the Emmys.
Yes.
Tyne Daly saw the whole thing.
She was really talking to Clarence. Oh, I'm sorry.
Want to see my Tyne Daly impression? Okay, I used to do this in my act. Ready? Like 1982, picture me at like Vinny's Yuck Yuck Palace in Toronto or something. I go, okay, now my impression of Tyne Daly. Harvey, Christine, Christine, Harvey, Sergeant, Harvey, Christine, Christine, Harvey, Sergeant, Harvey, Christine. That's the whole thing. My favorite show. I love that show.
Yeah. No, but I actually once want to have a clip of me, because the one thing I said more than anything else was yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. This is a woman who would yes, sir, everybody to death. But I managed about 80 different ways to say yes, sir.
Yeah, yes,
Say
sir.
it like yes, and say it like no, and say it like buzz off. And...
Right. It was so great. And you're still friends with all the cast members, right?
Yeah, well, you know, sweating together is very good friendship cement.
Yes.
You know, if you do 6 years with somebody and you work every day, you see them more than the members of your family. You
That's
see them,
right.
you know, and you get to be very good pals.
And John, how great a hubby is he, Harvey?
John Carlin is one of the great mensches of life, and he's also very funny. Plus, he loves to rehearse, and so do I. So we used to just go over stuff.
So
you know, yeah.
romantic, you guys.
Well,
I
you
loved
know.
it. It was like real people on TV with a real life, with a real relationship.
In the beginning, the premise of the movie of Cagney Lace, the first one, was that Harv was refusing to sleep with her because he was mad. And so they kept that going for a while. And first I had to beg the network to have a love scene with my own husband, you know, and then 2 years into it, I said, there must be something, after we became the sexy fat people on TV, who really snuggled with each other because they were crazy for each other.
Yeah.
And then I said, one of these nights she has to be really tired and turn him down. That was a 6-week fight. First, they wouldn't let me make love to him, and then they wouldn't let me not make love to him.
You see?
You know?
Well, they didn't know. We're going to go
What
to
do they
commercial
know?
with this clip and watch. This is just them on the show.
Are we
John,
snuggling?
John, well, you're kissing.
All right, good.
Roll
Kissing
from
is
Cagney.
So what does Swansky say? He wants to become my buddy. Yeah, he does.
Harvey.
He loves me.
Harvey. It went like clockwork.
Now they're booking him right now.
Miss me, babe?
The cutest. We'll be back after this break with Tyne Daly. Stay around.
Johnny.
John McD, you know
Johnny and I
him.
worked together.
Yes, what'd you
on
do?
the coast. We did the Queen of the Stardust Ballroom together. When
Love
he was
that.
a Californian.
How's your grandchild?
My grandchild is perfect and beautiful and talented and smart, but that's just my opinion.
And
yes.
you cut the cord.
And I cut the cord, yes.
How's
I
that
brought
for
her
a grandma?
into the life
Cutting the cord.
at the home birth.
The home birth.
And there's two extraordinary things. First of all, my daughter invited me to be at the first birthing. And more important than that, she's invited me to be at the second birthing. Because in a matter of moments, we're going to have the second grandchild.
Oh, wow.
Who will be born at my house.
Best.
And the best.
Absolutely
the best in
the
the world.
best.
A child come out of your child, see. You're standing there, and a child comes out of your child, and it's too much to
Overwhelming.
live.
That's just
the
the
best.
moments
Yeah.
everything stops.
Yep.
You know I love you.
Thank you, I love you
I really
too.
do.
Yeah.
I think you're great.
Yeah. Well, the agent keeps trying to make us play sisters somewhere.
We can. Look at us. Look. I hit that button. It was
is
just
that?
a coincidence. See?
What is
We
it?
have you. Wherever we go, whatever we do,
We're gone.
you'll be swell. You'll be great.
Didn't you do this before? On a plane starting a new day, you know. I blew that the other night at a thing for Angela.
You did?
Yeah.
You sang that 1,000,000 times. What
I
do you
know, I
mean?
did. I sang it 600 times, and somehow at a benefit with the entire of New York there, right? I had just finished saying to Nell Carter, don't worry, Nell, this is just our futures and all the rest of our jobs and the kids' college fund and stuff. If we mess up tonight, it'll only be, you know, that's the end. We all have to go home. And so I had worked up this wonderful thing for Angela from Dear World, because it was honoring her. AmFAR and Broadway Cares were raising money. And then I got to Some People, which I have sung 600 times at least.
Right.
And somehow, I didn't lose the lyrics, which is what I'm nervous about now because my brain is going, but I lost the band. I just simply lost the band. And they were going one way and I was going another, and there was about to be a hideous train wreck.
And what'd you do?
I had to say, in the entire filled theater at the Majestic, I said, stop, stop, band, stop, stop, everybody stop, I'm terribly sorry. Let me sort this out, just talk amongst yourselves. And I said to the conductor, let's start from someplace. How about starting from Some People Sit on Their Butts? And we sorted it out and we finished it.
And I bet the crowd went
Oh, it was
crazy.
very nervous. It was
But
very
they
nervous.
went crazy. They
I
love
went
when
up to
that
my dressing room
happens.
to cry, and they started cheer.
See that?
So I don't know.
Because you go to see live theater and you love that. Something
This does not-
happens.
Nobody has this on film. You had to be there.
One of those moments.
Yeah.
And I wish
It's
I
scary.
saw you in Gypsy twice. I loved you. I
Same.
have seen every episode of you, and you win every. Next time you're nominated, bring me to the Emmys.
Okay.
Me, you, and
Well,
Clarence will go
yeah.
together.
Okay.
All right?
Yeah.
Thanks for being
That's a
here.
deal.
Tyne Daly, you're the
That's
best.
such a good time.
We'll be right back after this.